I always tell persons is this: if I gave you $1 million and a lot of land, and I said, hey man, it's yours, have it. You would not run the Home Depot or Lowe's and start buying wood and start nailing up a house.
Right.
You do a blueprint.
Sure.
If I give you a free vacation right now, I got here, it's $10,000. You can go on vacation. You would not go get in your car, go to the airport, and you would kind of go, oh, do I want a winter vacation or a summer vacation? All I'm saying is put the same amount of time you put into a vacation or your dream house for your business. So you don't make the mistakes. You're not running in 10 different directions. It'll save you a ton of money. And I do think extreme focus is critical. You know, what it is I always say I don't manage time, I manage my energy. And I'm older than you. When I was 20 to 30, I could go 20 hours a day, and that was great. Now, 50, so, my early 50s, so that's not necessarily the case. So the key to me is I know I got 3 windows in the course of a day where I'm on, where you can get the best of me. So in the morning I write and research because I know that's my window. Then my office they get 2 hours of me a day when they can book any meetings they want. I can meet with my partners, I'm on. And then I have 2 hours that I can decide, like do a podcast like this or something like that. So I'm aware that I've got like 3 pockets. And then with that, each quarter of the year, I focus on one initiative. I don't try to do like my whiteboard's right there. Like I go on 3 months. I have one thing that moves the needle. It's the one domino. It's the one thing I want to knock down that will knock over 10 other dominoes. So I try to break my year like, in 4 chunks of 3 months with one key initiative each 3 months. I think the key is that one thing I got early, a great John Maxwell quote, is on leadership, is he's kind of like, listen, I don't care. I focus on about 1%. I'm like a laser. I do one thing. I do one thing really, really well. 99 other things I don't do well. I realize that my skill set is extremely narrow. But what I'm good at, I really think I'm really good at, and I bet my life on it. If the ball was on the 1 yard line, I'm the only person I want carrying the ball. Right. So I think early on, you need to realize you're not, it's impossible to be great at a lot of things. And that applies to a company. It's the same thing. I can't be great at 10 different things. Your company probably can't do great. That's why GE's in trouble. Right. That's why all these American car companies are in trouble. Can you name 3 models of a Honda? They have 3. Chevy's got like 20. Yeah. You can't brand 20 different things. You got a Honda Accord, a Honda Civic, and an Odyssey. They don't spread out over 20 different things. And I think more is not better. I do the same thing. I have like marketing days. I have like meeting days where I tell my staff, anybody wants to meet with me, this is the day. This is how long they get. Boom. And then I have, days when I want to write or research more. And so I like to lay out things. I like to know every week, I do, if I can, having a Monday, a Tuesday, a Wednesday, kind of a theme day, because I wake up already kind of knows what direction we're going to go. But I always say, I break my day out into what do I have to get at the end of the day that has a consequence, and what do I need to do? What can I do today that moves me financially forward? Right. Hey, listen, at the end of the day, we all pay bills.
That's an important one, man. A lot of people don't do that.
A lot of guys sugarcoat their creativity. Sure. Well, I'm going to sit and read today. I'm going to do this. Guess what? Mark Cuban reads three hours a day. He's a billionaire. Warren Buffett reads 8 hours a day. He's worth $60 billion. They have the time to do that. You might be only able to read a half hour a day or 15 hours a day because you got to work. You can have good habits, but one of those habits is you probably should do something every day that generates money for your business and for you. And I think that's where a lot of people spend a lot of time thinking too much, too creative. And I was like, well, did you make any money this week? Yeah. You got a hobby. I crush people with this. They'll go to lunch and I'm doing this. I go, how much money have you made last month? Well, you got a hobby. You have a hobby. See, if you don't make money with it, it is a hobby. Now, if you want to continue it as a hobby, that's fine, but please don't call it a business. So I try to do something nearly every day when it's business related that moves, that generates an income. But at the end of the day, I go, man, I made the company this. That phone call made the company that, or whatever. I mean, I want to move in the money, having financial contributions. There are a few days a week that that's got to be priority A.
What up, fam? Welcome back to Entrepreneur Hour Podcast and Entrepreneur Hour TV. I've got an awesome guest today, and it was very serendipitous. It's probably the best way to say it. I went back, and I'm really guilty of this. So I'm going to go ahead and give you I'm going to let you off the hook, right? Because I think a lot of type A entrepreneurs, or just type A people in general, we really diminish the importance